Good morning and welcome to Santa's Workshop. This morning the kindergarten students from Ivy Creek are going to perform for you. They're going to sing, they're going to dance. You'll be very entertained. As we take our trip to Santa's Workshop, we have with us today Mrs. Williams and Miss Free's class, and they are the bells. From Mrs. Dunham and Mrs. Anderson, Mrs. Pat, and Miss Wiles, we have the elves. From Mrs. Mead and Mrs. Cobb's class, the tops. From Mrs. Marvitt and Mrs. Belden's class, we have the drums. From Mrs. Linus, Mrs. Shadrack, and Mrs. Ramsey and Miss Piney's class, the dancing dolls and the marching soldiers. From Mrs. Baird and Mrs. Tipshaw's class, we have the trains. And with us this morning, our narrator is Mrs. Tipshaw, and our sound manager is Mr. Charles Perry. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we take you to Santa's Workshop.
Welcome to North Pole, home of Santa's Workshop. The elves are busy getting Santa's sleigh ready for the big night. If you listen carefully, you can hear them singing merrily as they get ready for Christmas Eve.
Here we are today.